welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Commanders. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jayden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jayden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Has a lane past the 45. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a Washington Commanders.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
They bring McLaurin in motion right. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Daniels going to keep it. 3 yards, puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Daniels on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Caught near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down and goal to go.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, well, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Slot man in motion left. Robinson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Daniels, 3rd and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Rams 0.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Blake Corum now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear in the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field. It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down.
For a QB sneak to actually go backwards, a couple things have to happen. Bubble of a snap, or that front defensively absolutely overwhelms the line of scrimmage. That one was the latter, and kudos to them.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They send a man in motion. On first down, here's Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. They reverse on the tackle.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Motion man left is Brown. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
3rd and short, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Out of the gun, Daniels. He gets it right back to McLaurin. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
A gain of 10.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Commanders first down. 1st down and goal to go.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
A tight end in motion now. Robinson takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 14, Rams nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Going for it, it's Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the 1st down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
Man in motion, headed right. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
pick the handoff now, Stafford. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Right side into the hands of Adams.
Stafford's pass complete to Devontae Adams. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Stafford from the gun. Dump off pass to Williams. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. It's complete to Higbee. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Stafford now on 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Stafford gonna go on 4th. From the pocket, and all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down at the 14-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders with a long field ahead. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the set. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw, Daniels. Looking slant route, complete. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Stafford now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, Rams.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. He's got it over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Now Stafford again. That's caught by Williams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
They are throwing it again. Throwing the out route complete. And And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Stafford now against the blitz. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So now they have 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Throwing now, Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And a stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Connects with Adams again. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Von Miller.
That's That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Complete to Puka Nacua. It's a gain of 20. And a Rams first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup ahead of second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on second down. There goes Williams on the counter. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 28-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Got a man, that's Nacua. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
Rams.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. This is Williams.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Stafford. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They fake the handoff, now Stafford. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Stafford from the gun. Quick slant complete. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So the Rams keep the offense out there. They're deciding to try for 2.
The Rams.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches the 35 before going out. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Is made down the right sideline. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, ball at the 36. Staying with Robinson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finding Brown, back-to-back plays. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Escapes a defender. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Eckler does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the when you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders push the lead up to 12.
The score, Commanders 21, Rams 9.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Whittington now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. That's completed out to the right. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Rams are set to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Daniels keeps it himself. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on 1st down. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Motion man left is Brown. Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup, gained about 8, second down.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Completed left side to Samuel. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's a gain of
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Daniel's going to keep it. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Now Daniels to throw. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders likely locked up the win right there. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. And if you were the trivia fanatic who knew that Billy Kilmer and Bobby Douglas shared the record for rushing scores in one game by a quarterback, well, congratulations to you. And congratulations to him now because he's just joined those two as the only QBs to take it in 4 times in one contest. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders go up by 19.
Commanders 28, Rams 9.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Rams on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Going from the pistol, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're thrown into a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Now Stafford to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He lets a heater go deep middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3 now. Stafford from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Now Stafford again. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Rams 16.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. 2-score game, gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time, partner.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
Putting a receiver in motion. Stafford now on 1st down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders take possession along the 32-yard line.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's got 4 on the run, and that's to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up here. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's a counter give to Robinson. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second.
It's a gain of 5.
And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Second and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Daniel's going to keep it. And he gets the first down for the Commanders. So that should get them this victory as well. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, we know they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, Brock. We saw it, but it can be so tough to win on the road. And there's some dejected faces now as they leave this football field.
Oh, and that flight home, oh, it's going to be a long one, a silent one, as they ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, even on the road. And heading home just gives them all extra time to think about what went wrong, but more importantly, how to fix it.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.